So, hey, remember when the Trump administration announced Liberation Day? The largest increase in tariffs since the Great Depression? An increase so stupid and so wide-ranging that we tariffed islands with nothing on them but penguins. And then the stock market puked so hard for multiple days in a row that the only comparison was literally the pandemic. And then the administration tried to say that this was about negotiating better deals with other countries. And then it said that actually it wasn't about negotiating deals. Actually, the tariffs were permanent, unless they weren't permanent. And maybe they were, and maybe they weren't. And actually, we need them for revenue because the 1890s were peak United States, paid no attention to anything that happened after the 1890s. And then, even though Trump said literally on Tuesday night that he liked the tariffs where they were, on Wednesday morning he decided to get rid of most of them, minus massive new tariffs on China. I guess maybe the real Liberation Day were the friends we pissed off along the way. To a large extent, these massive new tariffs on China are still going to have a huge effect, as will the 10% tariffs that still apply to everyone else. Those are still there. For instance, small businesses across the country have already seen their costs balloon and all of their stuff stuck in US ports because it won't be released until they pay these massive new tariffs. So functionally, the US government is just holding it all hostage. But probably the worst part of all this is now the administration, after basically setting the economy on fire for no real gain, is patting itself on the back. Like Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent basically spent a week flailing on TV about what these tariffs even were, and then now he's like, oh no, actually it was just great negotiating. Then Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt tells reporters, well, haven't you read The Art of the Deal? But in case you did think this was all four-dimensional chess, Trump's trade representative spent literally 2 hours testifying before Congress this morning before finding out in real time, like on his phone, that, oh wait, actually the tariffs have been rolled back quite a bit. And I think it's just great. Awesome that we have a country run by fringe lunatics who think that iPhones should cost more than $3,000 each. Excellent work, everyone. Just don't forget that literally at any point Republicans in Congress could decide to yank the steering wheel away from Trump, because it's Congress that controls tariffs, not the president. And we shouldn't forget that literally every time they actively avoid trying to do it, like, well, I guess today.